I was just hovering over things and thinking, what's this, what's that? Yeah, it allows you to modify or like add things into my game when I'm playing RimWorld. But yeah, it's totally irrelevant for this stream. I must have forgot to disable it. Okay, so we can go and loot her house. That is very kind of her. Hopefully she has some good stuff there. Let's see. Personal chest. Can we just... Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is just for storing stuff. Oh, wow. Okay, so these must be... Oh, yeah, these are the pre-order items. And as well as... I think this was added last week? 2 weeks ago, maybe? I think 2 weeks ago. As you guys can probably guess, there has been no DLC release today. They've had to push the DLC release back to March 3rd, I believe. They actually put out a tweet about it last night. I think I went ahead and commented something on it. Some stupid joke. And they actually liked my joke. My dumb joke. So I appreciate that, Alcat. Thanks for the like on Twitter. Oh boy. But yeah, I have to say these guys, Alcat Studios, they really are great devs. Kingmaker was really good. The thing that I found with their games is that both games they've released would have been my game of the year in the year they were released if they were as good at launch as they were 6 months after. Because there were a lot of issues with the game, like glitches and bugs, both games that they've released, you know, Pathfinder Kingmaker and Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous at launch. Still fantastic games. That is not to discredit the dev team in any way. They have done an absolute wonderful job. Absolutely wonderful. So much so, especially because they have a very small dev team from what I remember. I think there were only 20 people on the staff team. I think I'm right in saying that. That was what it was for Kingmaker, I think. I don't know if they've hired more for Wrath of the Righteous. Let me see. Quint says, what do you call a three-legged donkey? I feel like I know this one. A three-legged donkey. No, it's not coming to me. Quince, what do you call a three-legged donkey? Spark says, I could never stand this type of game. 3D bird's eye view games are really off-putting for you. I think because I grew up with games like Baldur's Gate, for instance, like Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, I think because I grew up with them, it doesn't bother me in the slightest. Like, I like it. Because at the end of the day, it's like looking down on a game board. You know, it's like wonky. My god, dad jokes. We love them. Punny dad jokes. They're the best. But yeah, it's supposed to be as if you're looking down on a tabletop gaming board, right? I think that's the reason for it. I like it. It's a cool style. But then again, like I say, I grew up with it. Right, so we can level up. Exciting. Level 3. Level 3 in Sorcerer. We want to go Arcana. We want to go... Maybe we don't want to go Nature. But then again, we are a hunter. We do have the hunter background, so we can go Nature. Persuasion. And I think... I kind of wish we had knowledge of the world. I really do. But probably just better to stick with what we're good at. Go with use magic device. Yeah. Okay. As for the feat, I kind of think maybe greater spell focus, evocation, or evocation, whatever, evocation. I think the build's going to revolve around a lot of those sorts of spells. Of course, maybe next we want to go with greater elemental focus and then go with fire, given that our breath weapon is fire, or our breath weapon will be fire when we unlock it at level... It says level 9, but I think by going with Dragon Disciple at level 6, I think it'll be. Level 6 we'll go with Dragon Disciple. I think from doing that, we'll unlock breath weapon early. So let's see. Are there any any more fire spells? Doesn't look like it. Flare burst? Okay, so it is an evocation spell. It's not fire. Shocking Grasp is pretty good. Vanish. Vanish sounds like it would be really good, but at the same time, probably from a practical standpoint, I probably won't be using a spell like Vanish enough to get use out of it and make it worthwhile. But Ear-Piercing Scream, I kind of like Ear-Piercing Scream. Let's go with that. Ear-Piercing Scream, it is. So, Dragon Resistance is... You gain 5... You gain resistance of 5 against fire and a +1 natural armor bonus to AC. Cool. At 9th level, your fire resistance increases to 10, natural armor goes to 2, and at 15th level, natural armor bonus goes to +4. That is crazy. Okay, we also have unlocked Mage Armor, useful. Greater spell focus on evocation. And 2 new spells. Lovely. Okay. Is Kensei in chat at the minute? Because I'm going to start making those characters now. I'm going to start making those mercenary characters, I think. I don't think Nicaea's been in this morning. I was going to say I was going to ask her about her character. But I don't think she's about this morning. Hey, wait. Mind if I bend your ear about something? Anevia is outside your door, leaning casually against a shelf. Okay. So here's the first and most important thing. Beth gave you a crucial mission. I get that. And I know you'll get the job done. You have a lot more faith in us than we have in ourselves. I'll say that much, Anevia. I saw you in action. But here's the rub. By sending you out on an errand, we're weakening our defenses here. If they come at us while you're gone, I don't know if we'll be able to fight them off. Oh, jeez. Where's this going? Everything seems clear so far. What else do you wish to discuss? Do you want me to stay here and guard the tavern? When do you think the demons will attack next? Thank you for the warning. We'll see you later. Yeah, I mean, are you expecting me to stay here and just guard the tavern then? You are? No! Your task is far too important. You can't just hole up here all cozy like, waiting for the demons to knock on the door. We need to take the fight to them. But if those freaks try to make a move on this place, Beth will send a runner to get you. If that happens, you have to leg it back here, alright? Because if you don't, you'll be coming back to an ash pile. Got it? Okay, fair enough. So if we have a runner come and grab us and be like, we're getting attacked, we need to head straight back to the tavern. Good to know. When do you think the demons will attack next? Your guess is as good as mine. It might not be here. They could attack the whole damn city. Those vermin know they've lost the upper hand and that we're going to push back hard. If things kick off here, you should know, after they attack, some things could be changed beyond recognition. So if you've got any business that needs taken care of, you better do it soon. Oh shit, so is it timed? Oh shit. Okay, well, thanks for the warning. No, actually, you know what? What else do you wish to discuss? So, the rift that damned beetle left with its scythe. Yeah, well, it cut the city into 2. Oh shit. I thought it was just a crack in the town square. The city square, the market square. I didn't think it was through the whole city. And it's kind of difficult to get across. Fair enough. Makes sense, right? My scouts tell me there's a halfway decent place to set up a crossing in Market Square. Okay. Not that any of them tried to make sure, but if you've got a mind to go across, I think you're going to have to eventually. You might want to give the Market Square a once over. Okay, thanks for the warning. I'll see you later now. See you later, Anevia. Later. Watch yourself out there. Yes, I aim to. Okay, so let's try and Gemel Hawks. I think we're looking for what's his name? Hillor. There he is. He's right there. I specifically remember this guy allows you to train mercenaries. Greetings, I am Hillor, venture captain of the Pathfinder Society. Okay, so can I check my inventory? No, I can't. Let me exit out of this. Right, how much gold do I have right now? I have 1,022 gold. So, to include you guys in game, I think it's 2,000 gold apiece, so I'll have to totally not cheat some gold in to do that. But let me figure out how much I need. You know what, I'm pretty sure it's 2,000, so let's go ahead and boop. and Bag of Tricks. And let's go to, this is of course the tool that we used to be able to roll our ability scores with real dice rather than using the standard point array. So 100,000, I think that is. No, we don't want that much. We're not cheating that much in. We're just going to get enough so that we can include you guys in the game. Dang, it's really raining gold. Yeah, exactly, right? But no, we're not gonna do a really cheaty playthrough. The only reason I've included this in the first place is so one, I can roll my dice and use those as ability scores rather than point buy. Never been a fan of point buy, and I thought this would be an interesting way of playing the game. And two, so that I can get the gold early on to have you guys in the game. I think that makes sense. You guys are spending your Neighborino points to be in the game, so you should be in as soon as you can, right? I shouldn't make you wait for me to get gold. Okay, so still cheating? Yeah, of course it's still cheating. I won't deny it. But cheating for pure-hearted reasons, I would say. Right, so I need brave and experienced fighters. Fucking love it. Yeah, thanks to you, missed it actually. So like I was saying, rather than doing the standard point buy, because I don't know, I've never liked point buy. I like Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, you could randomly roll ability scores, which was great. I loved it. But because of that, we've used the Bag of Tricks mod to roll some dice in the first stream, use those as the ability scores, and then use them in game. And honestly, it hasn't resulted in an overpowered character, I don't think. We have 3 more points than we would otherwise have, so it's really not that much, but it's led to some better opportunities for charisma, especially as a sorcerer. Oh, 4,500? That amount is unacceptable. I don't have that. Let me go cheat it in. I have to... hello, I have to go and procure that gold through totally above-board methods. Goodbye for now. Let's just hide behind Irabeth. She's tall. She blocks out the sun. Like myself. Okay, so we need we need another 2,500 for one. But then we've got 2 more people that have I create 5e characters for fun, and I literally roll 4d6 for each of their stats. It's exactly what I do, Kangster. Exactly what I do. 4d6 and then minus the well, not minus, but ignore the smallest number. There's actually a few quite fun ways of rolling, it seems. There was a guy on YouTube that was doing shorts of different variations of that rule where he would roll it and you know, test it out. Pretty cool. So we need another. Oh no, not that much. We need another character for that and another character for that. So 3 characters to make in total. And I did it. Poem done. Oh, completed entirely. The religion has its own poem. I mean, it's easier than writing an entire holy book, right? And honestly, it's probably funner for people to read just one poem rather than an entire almost book worth of creationism from the eyes of the religion. Although I would definitely include some religious viewpoints on the creationism and stuff like that. I'm never going to write a full book. That's what you say now, Spark. But you're already making good effort, a good headway into writing a book, I think. Like I've said in the past, you need to get yourself on that website you were telling me about, Royal Road. You need to get yourself on there and start writing some stuff, because you've got talent, man. You've got talent. I need brave and experienced fighters. You can rely on my lads, but you'll have to pay them. 4,500 is their standard rate. You know what, Hilor? I know I said that was unacceptable and we probably don't have that kind of money. I've changed my mind. I have had an epiphany. Yes. Deal. Great. Reinforcements have arrived. Meanwhile, Flanders is in the corner. Oh, Oh no. Has the game frozen? It might have frozen while it... Well, not frozen, but it might be having a little bit of a fit while it opens up the... There we go. Okay, so... let's start with... Right, so... Kensei wanted their character, Glade, to be included in the game. So, we have the artwork that Kensei has provided me here. We're going to use that. Likewise, Spark. If there's anything here, I mean, I have 3 custom ones that I've imported in randomly. So there's that one, there's that one, there's that one. If any of those tickle your fancy, then you can, you can choose one of those, or you can send me one on the Discord and I'll use it from there. I'll use a custom one that you find. The only thing with that is, if you send me one on the Discord, I'll have to do it after the stream. So it's totally up to you. Totally easy. Either way. I will do it either way. I just need a name. I need a portrait. And I don't even need the portrait to be trimmed. I can do all the trimming and stuff. Don't worry about that. I just need a large scale photo. So it could be a photo like that, and then I'll trim it down to the different sizes that it needs. Like the Alchemist for Darkest Dungeon. Ooh, yes, there is. Yeah, there is an potion-based class. I will show you the classes and the races and everything as I go through and make Glade. So let's go to Glade. Now, there is indeed an Alchemist right there. There are many different subclasses. In fact, I believe Kensei was... Spark, if you've got a browser window available right now, I mean, yeah, you probably do because you're watching me on Twitch. You could head over to the Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous wiki, and it has all of the classes on there from what Kensei was saying, and it covers them in great detail. But if you have a look on there, if you're wanting a potion-based class, Alchemist is definitely up there. However, if you want to be more of like a damage-dealing warrior that uses potions to increase their damage or increase their skills, kind of like a Witcher, then there is actually and they're quite fun to play. I've had a little bit of a play around with this class. If you go into Fighter, there is a Mutation Warrior, which is basically a Witcher, let's face it. And they use potions to increase their skills. So while most fighters rely on physical fitness and rigorous training to achieve martial superiority, a few prefer to create and imbibe dangerous concoctions and transform them into fearsome creatures. So yeah, that's a fun idea. There's Alchemist with the various different subclasses available, but he also throws bombs. Yes, it's a great feature. I don't know. I think. For the most part, the classes are well-rounded in the game, but there are some that are pretty lackluster, I will say. Like, there's a few guides you can find online. I know from reading a little bit before my first playthrough, or just as I was starting my first playthrough, when I was really bothered about builds and stuff, rather than just playing the game. There are some classes that are just inherently weaker than others, and don't really suit the game, I don't think. Arcanist. Barbarian. We have Bard. What's Cavalier? Cavalier, you actually get a mount. So you can you get an animal companion, and if they are large enough, you can mount them. However, if you pick something like Wolf, or I believe Boar, I think you can pick a wild boar. I think it's at level 7, or maybe it's level 9. That creature grows in size to the point where you can actually ride it. So if you wanted to play a Cavalier, and you didn't want to just ride a horse, then you could pick a wolf. You would have to wait a few levels to be able to mount it and ride it as a mount, but you would be able to in the end. Like my level 7 Kangster says. So not too far off, really. Although I think it would probably be through the majority of Kanabra's quest line before we get to level 7. But either way, yeah, basically they are knights, essentially. They are mounted knights that ride mounts. But yeah, so Alchemist, Arcanist, Barbarian, Bard, Blood Rager, which is basically, from what I remember, it's like a barbarian that uses magic as well, to simplify it massively. But Glade is not going to be any of those. Glade is going to be a ranger. And I think Kensei said either Flame Warden or Demon Slayer? I think Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer makes a lot of sense. So, let's go next. And I believe Kensei said a tiefling. Female tiefling. Heritage. Oh boy. Heritage. Let's see. Just wondering what's Cavalier. Just wondering what are prestige classes. Okay, so let me head back down here. So prestige classes are available to you after you reach a certain skill level or get certain feats. So for instance, I'm planning on going sorcerer and then picking up the prestige class Dragon Disciple. So I'll do 5 levels of sorcerer, and then I think the prestige classes offer 10 levels, so I'll go 5 levels of sorcerer, 10 levels of Dragon Disciple, and then probably dive back into another 5 levels of sorcerer before the end game. So, for instance, let's see. Dragon Disciple requires 5 skill points in Arcana knowledge. So, by level 5, I'll have that. They also need to be able to cast first level arcane spells. We've already got that for my character. And they also need to have a draconic bloodline, which my character has. So basically it's just like you have to have certain prerequisites. Lawmaster. So Lawmaster, you would need to... Lawmaster would probably need to be... It's meta magic, right? So I believe you would have to be a sorcerer at the get-go. Has one of the following features. A skill focus on Arcana or a skill focus on World. So I think they would have to be, if 3rd level spells, so they would have to be, oh god, I can't remember off the top of my head for Pathfinder. I think they'd have to have at least 6 levels, I think. Oh no, it's higher than that. It's higher than that. Would they not need to be like level 9? Somewhere between 7 and 9, I think, for 3rd level spells. Probably 7, right? Let me see. I'll probably get a good idea just from looking at this. No, yeah, 10. Yeah. I think it'd be like level 7. So you would have to pick other classes and then go into it. There are plenty of builds online. Like if you decide that you really want to go with one of the prestige classes, then you can find guides for that online. And if it's to the point where like you have a very clear idea of what you want your character to be like, you can send me over the guide, you know? You can have 10 levels of prestige classes though. Yeah, you can only go up to level 10 in prestige classes. I think I mentioned that. I think I said, that's why I said how I would do 5 levels in Sorcerer and then 10 in Dragon Disciple and then 5 in Sorcerer or something else maybe. But yeah, prestige classes only go up to level 10. But you do have a total of 20 levels for the main game. I think you can go higher than level 20 with the DLC that's coming, because it's based after the end of the game, and obviously, you know, you need to be able to level up past level 20 if you're going to play DLC that's based after the end of the game. So I would assume we can go past level 20. I also believe that the mod that we're using, or the mod tool set that we're using, allows you to enable a setting that allows you to go past level 20 in the base game. But we're not going to do that, I don't think. We're not going to do that. Because I don't really know if we could get up to, you know, like past level 20, even if we sat and farmed XP. With that being said, I don't think we could, like, I don't think there's any way of really farming XP to get past level 20. I think we'd have to cheat it in. So anyway, we're not going to do that. But yeah, so Glade is going to be a ranger, specifically a demon hunter. Have I already... Where's it gone? Ranger, Demon Slayer, sorry. Demon Slayer. Tiefling. Our heritage for the Tiefling. Let's have a look. Rakshasa spawn would be Hideous Laughter. Asura spawn. I was thinking maybe Devil spawn. While often rigid, stubborn, and highly focused. Hellspawn also have a rare talent for penetrating others' facades. They know a lie when they hear one and can often determine what hidden vice or secret shame motivates another. For a completionist like me, reaching level 40 is no problem. Yeah, Kangster, I want to do a completionist playthrough. I don't know if I'll be doing it this playthrough on stream. I might do it, you know. I might just go balls to the wall and do like every single quest. Because there's a couple, I remember there's a couple of quests in here that are like basically like collectibles quests. You know, like you go and find such and such item, and I think it allows you to unlock like a secret ending to the game. No spoilers, please. But yeah, I might just go balls to the wall and make this like a really long playthrough and just do everything and try and get to level 40, like you say. The completionist in me kind of wants to, because I don't know. There'll be other DLC that comes out, but I think DLC 2 is going to be like Van Hold's Lot. I think it was Van Hold's Lot for Kingmaker, where you played as a different party and a different character and did a different story. DLC 1 is based. I don't know. I said this in the first stream I did, but I think the release order for the DLC seems a little bit weird to me. I won't start the game until I feel the game is well patched. It's reasonably well patched now, but with the DLC they're adding, there'll be bugs. There will be bugs. There's bound to be. But either way, I feel like they're releasing the DLC in a bad order. DLC 1 is going to be set at the end, after the end of the game. DLC 2, I believe, is a prequel to the game, where basically you play as a group of people who are trying to survive in the city before you retake the city. And as a result of that, the choices that you make in the prequel DLC can cause consequences in your main playthrough. DLC 3, which is going to be, I believe, the final DLC, is going to be set somewhere towards the middle of the game, I think, or at least maybe middle to late game from what I remember. It seems to me like they probably should have, well, it might have made more sense to release DLC 2 first, have the prequel come out first, let people play the prequel, start doing a playthrough of the game with their choices from the prequel imported. Then DLC 2 release the later game content, and then DLC 3 have it be the end game, the like DLC that's like the sequel, like what they're releasing first. But yeah, I don't know. I think they're just trying to offer replayability, you know, like release them in this order so that people will come back to the game and will have, you know, new opportunities in the game. But yeah, from like a completionist standpoint, like you say, Kangster, I probably just want to play it once and have it all done. But I'll probably end up returning to it either on stream or in my spare time to do those other DLC. If they're not out by the time I get to those stages of the game. Let me see. All right, I know what I want. I want an alchemist preservationist. Dark, the mutation of the innocent. It turns the enemies against them. Okay. And bring the corpses of their friends back as weapons. Death, darkness, and non-dying dogs. The dark rules them all. And I'm human as well. Oh boy. Yeah, that does sound like a plan. I like it. I like it. Let me deal with Glade. So, Fault Spawn have a +2 racial bonus, dexterity and wisdom, dexterity and charisma, constitution and wisdom, -2 penalty to charisma though. Whereas that's a -2 penalty to... I forget what the important ability scores are for a ranger in Pathfinder. Let's go ahead and go with... Oh boy. I mean, I feel like mercenary would make the most sense, but... No, you know what? We want dueling swords, so maybe if we go with regional, I think the Eldori swordsman gets dueling sword proficiency. Yeah, there we go. You're making Glade. Hey, Kensei, you're back. Yeah, you just basically. I mean, I don't think you missed a great deal. We got to the tavern. We're able to make mercenaries now, so we're having a look through and trying to come up with an ideal build for Glade. So dexterity and wisdom. Right, okay, so intelligence isn't going to matter too much. I also don't think charisma is going to matter at all, because Glade is not going to be the face of the group, obviously. You know, they're going to be a mercenary. She's going to be a mercenary and not going to be doing any talking. So let's go ahead and, yeah, let's take a minus on that. I'm thinking something like... Something like that, I think. Abyssal made quite the feats. Abyssal made quite the feats? Oh, what? You mean like Abyssal's made like some homebrew... What, some homebrew feats? Right. Oh, feast. Feast. I see. I understand now. Why? What did you have? Was it good? It sounds like it. It sounds like it was great. I like hearing about people's food. Nicia was telling me about some chicken Kievs that she made like 2 months ago, and I haven't stopped thinking about those chicken Kievs. Right, let's see. So, Asura spawn maybe isn't such a bad idea. Lacking any sense of empathy or pity, false spawn often abhor all ways of life but their own. They inflict severe emotional and physical pain on others, so they have a +2 racial bonus to dexterity and wisdom. Seems like a good idea for a ranger. Penalty to intelligence. Racial bonus to knowledge of arcana and world. That's great. Hideous laughter. Seems okay. She said, if you don't finish this, I'll throw your PC out the fucking window. Oh my god. Jesus. Right, so we went with Aldori Swordsman for the dueling sword. I'm pretty sure dueling swords... Let me Google it. I'm going to tab out for a sec. I'm going to check that dueling swords use dexterity. I'm fairly certain they do. Pathfinder. Wrath of the Righteous. Dueling swords. Because I think dueling swords are one of those weird melee weapons where they do make use of dexterity rather than strength. They're exotic weapons. Martial proficiency. Let me see. I think it's dexterity based. Exotic longsword. Oh, it's an exotic longsword, really? Ah, shit. So we need to go with a strength-based ranger then. Okay, so let's... Yeah. So we're gonna do the opposite then. Fae Hunter, welcome to the party, Fae. Hope you had a good stream, man. Hope you had a good stream. Yo, 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 yo! Yo, 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 yo! How y'all doing, Raiders? You good? Hope so, hope so. We're in the middle of making viewers' characters in the game. Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. It's great. No DLC release today, unfortunately. It's coming out March 3rd instead. But still, we're going to continue the playthrough. Because we wouldn't be ready for the DLC anyways, I don't think. New game tonight? Oh, what you been playing, man? What you been playing? Was it Moon something? I think I saw in the I think I saw you post in your Discord earlier on. Moonlighter, that was it. What is that? I've never heard of it. Never heard of it. Yeah, so we're gonna have to go with strength-based ranger. We'll see how that works out. The issue that I'm having right now. Oh boy, the issue that I'm having right now is that I don't really want to go with like just a straight 10 wisdom. 10 dexterity. I'd rather have something to it because we might go ahead and use ranged weapons at some point. You know what? I think we're just gonna go with no. Let's yeah. Let's do that. Oh, not enough points. Okay, it's okay. We'll take a 17 for now, and we'll up it at a later level. I think we can already do that. Let me just make sure I'm not missing anyone in chat. Welcome, Raiders. Raid dungeons and rebuild a town. Oh, so was that kind of like the premise of Graveyard Keeper? Because I've been thinking about, I don't know. I think maybe at some point in the future I'll probably play Graveyard Keeper myself. Maybe off stream. I don't know. Let me see. I'm not gonna lie, Kent say the picture for this character is very cool, says Cryo Paladin. Paladin, if you want a character in game, you can redeem Neighborino points on the stream to get a character in game if you would like to join the party. Not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna switch characters in and out so that I can kind of experience all of their builds and try and see how they all work. But I'm gonna try and keep it fairly consistent and play with mercenaries. Play with you guys' characters as much as I can. Right. Skills. I think Glade is probably knowledge of the world. Let's go with perception. We don't need persuasion. World, perception, and I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to get those 3 points in mobility so that we can get a bump up of 1 extra point to AC. No, this one is only dungeon raiding and selling goods. Oh, right. Okay, I see. Sounds cool. Interesting subclass. So it's pretty much throwing an animal grenade. Wait, what? Did I miss that? Let me go up. Let me scroll up. I think I missed it. Oh, the preservationist? Yeah, it sounds really cool. I would love to, Flanders. I'm 450 points away from having my character. Listen, Cryo. Honestly, don't worry about having the points this stream. If you get them in another stream, we will come back and we will make your character. I'm pretty sure that Hilor, the guy that allows you to train mercenaries and build characters, I'm pretty sure he's with you the entirety of the game. And you will come in, you will spawn in at whatever level we're at. So there won't be any balancing issues. You'll be able to have a character whenever you get to that milestone of points. So